Hercules was still young and inexperienced. He had a long life ahead of him, but his heart lived unsatisfied. He looked around and saw that most of his friends spent most of their time having fun and drinking, while he was obliged to work from sunrise to sunset to help support his household. One morning his stepfather asked him to go to a nearby town to buy yeast for bread. Since it was his first time on that road, when he reached a crossroads, he didn't know which direction to take. The right path was rugged and full of stones, devoid of any natural beauty, but Hercules noticed that it led to a beautiful range of blue mountains on the horizon. The left path was wide and flat. It was bordered by a river of clear water, surrounded by a plantation of fruit trees, and birds were singing throughout its length. However, a morning mist prevented him from seeing where it would lead. As the young man pondered, he noticed that two beautiful women were approaching, each from a different path. The one coming from the tree-lined path arrived first, as the journey was easier to traverse. Hercules noticed that her face was golden from the sun. She addressed him. "Hello, young man of immense strength and correct attitude," she said. "Follow me, and I will lead you through pleasant places where there are no storms to punish your body, nor problems to sadden your soul. You will live like your friends in an endless round of music and joy, lacking nothing, neither wine, nor comfortable beds, nor the most beautiful maidens. Come with me." At this point, the other woman, who was coming from the mountain path, had also reached the crossroads, and she said to Hercules, "I cannot promise you any of that. All you will find on my path is what you can achieve with your strength and willpower. The path I will lead you on is irregular and frightening, sometimes with steep climbs, sometimes with valleys where the sun's rays never reach. The landscapes you will see can be majestic and imposing, but also lonely and terrifying. However, this is the path that leads to the blue mountains of fame and conquest, which you can see in the distance. You cannot reach them without effort, and everything you desire must be the fruit of your work. If you want to eat, you will have to plant. If you want love, you must love. If you want heaven, you must be worthy to enter through its gates. If you want to be remembered, you must be prepared to fight every minute of your life." "What is your name?" he asked. "Some call me Work," the woman replied, "but others call me Virtue, and I prefer this latter name." Hercules then turned to the other woman. "What is your name?" "They call me Pleasure," said the one coming from the flowery path, "but I prefer to be called Luck." "Pleasure, I cannot see where the path you invite me to leads," Hercules commented. Hercules stood at the crossroads, faced with a difficult decision. On one hand, there was the path of pleasure, promising an easy and carefree life filled with joy and comfort. On the other hand, there was the path of work, demanding hard work and perseverance, but leading to the blue mountains of fame and conquest. The woman named Virtue explained that the path of work would require effort and determination. It would be challenging and sometimes lonely, but it would lead to true fulfillment and achievement. Pleasure, or luck as she preferred to be called, offered immediate gratification and a life of indulgence, but without the same sense of purpose and accomplishment. Hercules had to choose between the path of instant pleasure or the path of hard work and eventual reward. The decision weighed heavily on his mind as he considered the consequences of each choice. Which path would Hercules choose? Only time would tell,